So, what is up, YouTubers? Star TV here, and I'm going to give you guys a quick update on some tools that I picked up today. Now, I did order these about a week ago, I'd say now, and I picked them up on a bit of a sale, but I figured I'd let you guys know about what I got and why you guys should get one if you haven't got it already. The last video I made, I was talking about a battery terminal cleaner, the older school style, if you would per se about that. But I'm not talking about that today. Today I'm talking about the GearWrench semi-deep or mid-length is what they call them socket set. Now the set that I ordered was $65 on sale, and with that being said, it goes from the 3/8 down to 1/4 inch. The 1/4 inch set was free because on Amazon I looked it up, and on Amazon it was like $35-40 plus like $10 shipping. So I said, screw it, I'll give the independent guy some money for this. You know, he could probably use the money and I could use the tools. So it kind of worked out. Now the first set here I have is the 3/8 drive set. These are all 6-point, by the way. And I'll read you guys off the part number for the 3/8 set. The 3/8 set is 80554S for the part number. And it's a 14-piece metric mid-length 3/8 drive socket set. Now this set includes sizes 6 through 19, and it's got a lifetime warranty. Now, that's the 3/8 drive set. I didn't open that one up yet, but I did open up the 1/4 inch drive set. So, the part number for the 1/4 inch one is 8034S, 1/4 inch drive. Now with the 1/4 inch drive set, it ranges from 4 to 15 millimeter, so that's a pretty decent range. It does come with a very nice sturdy plastic tray, and I do kind of like the plastic trays a little bit better than I do the metal ones, because the little metal tabs that the sockets sit on do tend to wear out and break. The plastic ones are just kind of a little bit more durable, and whenever you set it down, it's not flimsy. I mean, you can shake it and none of them are coming off. Like with a traditional metal one, you shake it a couple times and you're going to lose a socket or two. But let's get into this. We'll use the 13 millimeter because that one's pretty common. So with the 13 millimeter, it is all laser etched onto the sockets. It's got a part number there, and then it's got GearWrench on it. 13 millimeter again. Here's the socket. It does have some slight knurling on it, so if you have to rotate it on the head of the ratchet, you shouldn't have a problem doing so. And then here's the inlet for the 1/4 inch. And these are high polished chrome, and I think that they're going to look nice. I didn't necessarily want to go into the impact ones because I don't need them for this application specifically. And on top of that, these are lifetime warranties, so if they break, it shouldn't be hard to get it replaced. Now, I have my ratchet. Gonna plug it in, and it does seem pretty nice. I like the feel of it. And you can see, it is not outstandingly long. Now, I will grab a 13 shallow and a 13 deep, so I can give you guys a rundown on what those would look like. Now, here I have my SunX Impact 1/4 inch sockets. This one is the 13 millimeter deep well, and then this one is the 13 millimeter shallow. Now, if I were to compare the semi-deep to the shallow, as you can see right here, there's quite a bit of a difference. Now, if I do the same with the deep versus the semi-deep, you know, it's about the same amount, just for shits and giggles. So as you can see, with 1/4 inch 13 shallow in the semi-deep, it is still not as long as the actual deep well socket. Now with The reason why I would recommend getting a set of semi-deeps or semi-shallows, it doesn't really matter on the brand. It just kind of goes by how much you're willing to pay. Do you want the top dollar snap-on, or would you settle with a GearWrench that is about 2 to 3 times cheaper than the cost of just a snap-on one range size? So with that being said, I know the snap-on quarter-inch semi-deep set is around like $260, $280 last time I checked. Now the quarter-inch one separately is about $40 or so. So, and it's got a lifetime warranty, so you can't really beat that too badly. Now the reason why I'd recommend and why I wanted a set was sometimes with some of the applications that I have to do in my job, a deep socket is too much. What I mean by too much is where the bolt or nut location is on the vehicle compared to the clearance of usable space I have, especially with a low profile ratchet like this. Sometimes whenever you start to back the fastener off, you run into clearance problems on the end of the head of your ratchet, where you don't have the room to keep running it out. Now, sometimes with that being said, with the shallow socket, you don't have enough length inside. Let's say it's a small little stud and it's got a nut on it, and the shallow socket is not deep enough where you can reach the nut itself that is on the stud. Now with the semi-deep, you really shouldn't have a problem with that because it's got a deeper, it's a taller socket, so you'll be able to get onto that nut that's on the stud and be able to extract it in those low clearance areas. Now if you start running into a problem where you start to run out of usable space, then you can take off the semi-deep socket and then you can pop on your shallow socket or a wrench and get it off that way. Some of you guys might say, well, that's why they have wrenches. Well, of course, wrenches are there to help you too, but sometimes you can get a better leverage on a ratchet, and like mine right here, since it's a flex head, sometimes I can articulate it into areas where I wouldn't be able to do so well with a wrench per se. Now, if I had a flex head ratcheting wrench, then yeah, maybe you wouldn't run into that problem as badly. I haven't gotten a set of those yet, but whenever I do, I'll let you guys know. But sometimes I feel like it's just a lot better to have a ratchet than a wrench, because sometimes just the way how a wrench feels in your hand, whenever you start applying leverage or torque onto it, it does get a little tender, and sometimes in those low clearance areas, you're just better off with a ratchet. With that being said, guys, I would definitely check out this GearWrench set. I don't know yet if I will keep it in the tray that it came with. I mean, it is a pretty nice little tray, but what I'm going to do with my big box that I have, my snap-on box, I did want to get their socket organizer set, probably in orange, because I have OCD, so I'd like to match it with my box. And that way, whenever I get more sockets, I don't have a whole bunch of these little trays just floating around. I'd like the idea of keeping them all in the same area, but tool organization is really up to the user, and that's the way how I'm going to go. You guys can keep them however you want. I mean, they have a little hole on the back of them, so if you got a pegboard or something, you can hang it up, no problem. You can even get magnets and put on the back of these and stick them onto like onto a piece of metal under the hood, wherever, whatever is magnetic or capable to be magnetized or apply and hold the magnetic pressure. Well, I wouldn't say pressure, but I guess I'm just kind of rambling on at this point. But with that being said, guys, thanks for checking out the video. If you like the videos, please hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to stay up to date with anything that I upload, post, or do, make sure to smash that subscribe button, and also click the little bell notification right under where it says subscribe. That way, whenever I upload a video, you guys will get a notification and you can come check out that video. But thanks again, guys, for watching. And again, this is the GearWrench semi-deep set, not shallow, but quarter-inch, and I also have the 3/8 drive set. After I get some more use on them, I'll probably make an update video on how they're holding up. And with that being said, I'm sorry about this, but I did remember one last thing I did want to talk about on these. One of their patented designs on these is it's kind of recessed a little bit on where you're not, or wherever you would apply this to for quicker ease. Now, the way how GearWrench has it written down in like their book would be whenever you're in those low clearance areas and let's say you can't really see the nut or fastener that you're trying to remove, the way how they design the sockets is so it just kind of rolls on it a lot easier, because some of them you have to have them like straight on. This one you can kind of roll it and then it will slide itself on. So, excuse me, that's a big plus on their end for that. But yeah, thanks again guys for watching, and stay tuned.